Hey, good morning. We are live. We are brought to you by Recon Texas Springfield, right on the corner of 8th and Black. It's Recon Tex. They are the most sought after car detail in town. They will detail your car and have it looking better than new. It's Recon Tex, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. Call today, 217-670-1132. Let Recon Tex detail your car and get it looking fantastic. And how about letting them do a coating on your car? Right? They do a coating that will make your car, if you get like a 3, a 5, a 7-year coating, Recon Tex will coat your car and you will not have to wax your car for the life of the coating. All you do is take it to your car wash. It comes out sparkling clean and looking fantastic. That's you get a Recon Tex, get a detail or a coating or anything done to your car. They do anything. They put radios in, they put cameras in, they put you name it, they can get it done. Recon Tex on 217-670-1132. And our other sponsor, Just Beds, guys, Just Beds, where you can get every type of bed you want. Full size, queen size, king size bed. They do it at Just Bed. Just stop on by 3120 Montvale Drive. Stop by and let them show you the great choices of mattresses they have. Let them show you these mattresses. You pick one, you pay for it, you go home. You don't have to put it on top of your car and drive around town like a hillbilly. No, you don't have to. All you've got to do is go home and wait for the Just Beds delivery people to swing by the house. They come by your house and they knock and then they bring, you don't do anything. You just sit there. They bring it. They go, where's the bedroom? You show them the bedroom. They bring your bed in. They set it up. They even take down the old one and they dispose of it properly. It's Just Bed. They're located at 3120 Montvale Drive. Get yourself a Just Bed bed today. Welcome. We are the Morning Disaster. I'm Ray Lytle. Morning.
Morning.
Here we are. We are live. What's going on, guys? What's happening?
A lot.
We have one of the cats with us today.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Randy.
No.
Let me guess the cat's name. Let's see. This is
Let's go.
Ghost. Yeah.
Thanks for letting him guess, Steve.
Yeah. I know. He blurted it out right when I said I was going to guess. He starts blurting.
Yeah, this
I'm sorry.
Gabriel says his name is Gray Ghost. I've decided his name is Special Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's dumber than a box of hair, and when he looks at you, he's got that look on his face like, "Huh?"
Leave my kitty alone.
So he's Special Gray.
I tell you, my gray cat. I think my cat's autistic. Just because he's got these things that he has, like you have to pet him when he's eating, or else he won't eat.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird.
He eats just fine in the kitchen with nobody touching him.
Yeah, but no, when he comes to get his treats near me, he has to. He does this thing where he sits next to me and then he takes his head and he rubs his head up against my arm until I start petting him. And then when I pet him, then he gets his body positioned in a way, and then he won't do anything until I pet him. And then he starts eating his treats. It's crazy, but he's
odd.
Yeah.
Part of the good kitty protocol. If you're giving him treats, you must be a good kitty. Therefore, you must also pet him.
It's very weird.
He just wants some loving.
Yeah. So I think it's those gray cats. It's that same type of cat.
Yeah.
But he's also
very
obnoxious, my cat.
I was petting Milk last night, just petting, kind of playing with it a little bit. And all of a sudden, she went fucking psycho on me and fucking attacked me.
Oh wow.
Well, if you wouldn't do the things you do to her,
She
Steve.
fucking mouth and fucking both claws. I'm like, bitch, get off me.
Were you petting anywhere near her genitalia?
No, I was paying
Okay. Okay, just checking.
Mhm.
Of course, that's the only place I bet.
Lies.
No, I'm saying that.
Oh,
You know.
Oh,
Here it goes.
Don't get Steve choked up.
There he goes. Now he's getting all turned on. Oh,
All horned up.
Hmm.
it's really something. Anyway, we're live. What's up, guys? What's happening?
Hello.
I see
I
we
think,
getting some good mornings.
I think Christina woke up in the early 90s this morning or something.
I know she's got the New Kids on the Block
Well, yeah.
here on.
It was in my drawer. I put it on.
Okay.
Got it at a concert probably 5 years ago.
Oh, you went. Oh, so you didn't go in the '90s. You went.
No. I went to St. Louis. Probably, it was probably about 5 years ago.
I was thinking to myself. I was like, oh, how nice. She's kept that shirt all these years.
Oh no, they're old in this picture. Oh, it was them and Paula Abdul and Boyz II Men, and I don't know who else it was, but it was a good show.
Oh wow.
Don't
start.
Got to relive my childhood.
To the right.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't remember the last time I went to. I can't remember the last time I went to a concert. Especially New Kids on the Block.
Ooh.
But I did hear a new song from them that I liked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a brand new. It's but what deal? Just kids and it's a brand. And I was like, I wonder when this song's from. And it's a 2024. I was like, what? This is a new song?
Yeah.
Aren't they called Old Farts in the Home now?
Yeah, I mean, how in the hell are they? They're still putting new music out. That's kind of cool. So,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit. Brian Johnson from AC/DC is 76,
yeah.
and Angus Young is 69, and they're still rocking concerts.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney's 80. I think Paul McCartney's like 81 or 82 or something. He still does a tour.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones are on tour right now, and
Keith Richards is what, 204?
well, I mean,
Something like that.
Richards and Jagger. I mean, Jagger's in great shape. I think Jagger's older than the president.
Yeah.
And he's, you look at a picture of Joe Biden or Keith Richards. I think they're the same age. And you look at Mick Jagger, and it's just astounding how in shape the guy is.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to be because he's very active on stage.
But why do old people get skinny?
Their metabolism changes.
Yeah.
They
So
they don't feel the need to eat anymore. Like my mom, are you hungry? Yeah. What do you want? Oh, I don't know, a cheese sandwich, and that's all she'll have for the entire fucking day. A cheese sandwich. She's not hungry anymore.
Dude, you know what? Yesterday, I woke up, did the show, and then I told my wife was asking me, when are you gonna eat? And I said, oh yeah, I'll eat in a little bit. I said, let me get a quick nap before I go work out and all this stuff. So I didn't eat. And then I was getting a nap and I had to work on my computer and I was doing all this stuff. And then she goes, are you gonna eat? I said, yeah, I'll eat after the workout. And so I was like, she goes, all right, well, I want to get your salad ready. I said, I'll let you know what I'm gonna eat. And I just told myself I'm gonna do it after workout. But then we were getting rain and stuff, and I was like, and I took a nap, and I woke up meaning to go work out immediately, but I ended up, my wife had to run and do some stuff, and then I forgot to, I didn't go work out until I want to say like 4 o'clock, or 3 o'clock when I finally worked out. And so then I go work out. And then I'm coming home, and I was like, oh, and my wife's like, when are you going to eat? I said, I'll eat when I get home. I'll eat when I get home. And then as soon as I got home from working out, I was so sweaty and so dirty that I went and took an immediate shower. And I took an immediate shower and then put on clothes because I wanted to go visit my mom at the hospital. And then I put clothes on and ran up to the hospital. And all of my siblings ended up. We were all there at the same time.
Oh, wow.
All of us, and even my mom was like, "Oh," she goes, "Oh my God, see all you guys together."
Yeah.
And we were laughing, and
Hope you got a picture.
And then my mom, she was supposed to have several feet of colon chopped off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got in there and they ended up only taking 1 foot of her colon.
Oh, very nice.
And then they saw the growth, and it wasn't a hard growth or anything, but they ended up, they took off like a foot of colon. So it was a lot less than they thought they were going to take off.
Very nice.
And then the doctor was even telling my sister or whatever that everything went great. Everything went great. She's doing really good, and she was feeling great. She was wanting her pain medicine.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I need some pain medicine. I said, well, I should have stopped at the dispensary and gotten you a vape. What's a vape? Oh, yeah, nothing, Ma. You love it.
Oh, well.
I don't even know what a vape is. I said, oh, you'd love one. I should have snuck you one up.
Handheld pain control.
Yeah, and so all my siblings, we were all there at the same time and stuff. And then finally, at 8 o'clock, they have this loudspeaker that comes out and says, visiting hours end at 8 p.m. You have to leave, like reminding you. So this is like 7:50, 7:50 something. And
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh crap, we got to get out. It's 8 o'clock. We're gonna have to take off. And so I tell my wife, I'm like, I tell Dee, I said, we should, I don't want to get kicked out. And so it's like 8:10, 8:15. And we're like, all right, let's get out of here before, they kick us out. And so we end up leaving, right? And then I'm walking. Well, I walk so much that I had to take a wheelchair because my knees won't let me walk, that much.
Right.
So my wife goes and gets the car, and now it's taken us a while to get out. My phone rings, and it's my brother. And my brother Bodine calls me, and I'm like, what's going on, man? He goes, you will not believe what our older brother said. And he calls me and says the offensive thing that my older brother said, who, by the way, we're visiting my mother, and my older brother, I'm making fun of him because he's almost 60 years old. I'm making fun of him, and he looks like C. Everett Koop, the old Surgeon General from years ago. And he's got this big white beard, but his hair is dark up top. I've noticed all of us, we're all over 50, and everyone's got dark hair. And we don't look our age, except for my brother Boone, because he's got this beard growing out. And so I'm making fun of him. Then he was saying he was doing MF this and MF that. And it's like, oh my God. And then my brother Bodine calls to tell me what he said. And it's so offensive, I won't even repeat it on this show. And the stuff that goes on in this show, I won't even repeat what he said. It's so offensive. But I go to my brother, I go, Bodine, I said, are you guys still in the room? He goes, yeah. I said, do you realize the time? I said, they told us we had to be out of there by 8. And my brother, he goes, yeah, they could throw us out. And I'm like, what? I said, the visiting hours ended. That's why we left. We're supposed to leave.
So your mom could get some rest.
Yeah, and they just gave her pain medicine. right as we were leaving, they were given the pain medicine, and and she was, she was feeling good, but she was getting ready to go to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
And then my brother was like, yeah, they can throw us out. They want us out of here. They can throw us out. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys are still staying there. And then I went home, and I got home like almost 9 o'clock. And I was like, I'm so hungry. And my wife goes, well, you ate lunch. I said, no, I never ate lunch. She goes, oh my God, you haven't eaten? I said, no, I haven't eaten anything. So she made my salad. She made my salad, and I had salad last night after I got home, and that's all I ate. Literally, that was a whole day with the workout and everything else, just crushing. You know what I mean? I gotta eat more.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
Oh well. Yeah, so that's what it was. But the good news, my mom's doing good.
That's great.
Good deal.
But I did notice that all our hair is dark, and we all don't look our age. Like my brother Foon he's almost 50, he's almost 50, 58 or 59. I mean, he's getting close to 60. And he's still got, his hair is still dark on top. Now his beard's completely white, but he's got some black in the middle, but it's pretty white everywhere else. And then my other brother, Bodine, dark hair. And Goose you guys have seen Goose. He's got dark hair and he looks young. And that was the first time I've noticed in our entire life how young we all look. And even my sister, who's, I know my sister's got to be up above 50 now. And even she looks young. And I was like shocked by how young we all look. So, and then I was bitching about my hair being because of all the gray that I'm getting. But I'm the only one who's got a little bit of gray. Everybody else has just got little hair here, a little hair there. But
yeah,
I'm the only one who's got a salt and pepper thing going on.
Well, it's like I have always said, it's better to have gray hair than no hair. Mm-hmm. Like the men in my family, they either went gray early or they went bald early, which is why I don't complain about any grays I have on my head, because at least they're there.
I'm telling you, it's I guess we all had a gene where we just, even my mom my mom's, she's getting pretty old now, but she looked young her whole life, and now she's starting to look her age. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But the rest of us still look pretty young. So I think it's a DNA thing. I think we're all blessed.
Oh yeah.
We've got dark skin.
Yeah.
And dark hair, and we're looking pretty good. Anyway, I just wanted to brag on my family for a little bit.
It's great that your mom is doing well. It's even greater that all of your siblings got together and they got along. That's fantastic.
Yeah, there was no arguing. No.
That was fantastic.
Good.
Yeah, there was, but the siblings, we don't usually fight. We just, if we fight, it's more one-on-one than as a group.
Yeah.
Right.
As a group, it's more, but oh my God, my older brother the truck driver is so offensive.
Well, he's a truck driver.
So offensive. But yeah, my mother has never, when I was younger, she drank, not a lot, but she drinks slow gin fizzies. That was like when I was 14. She would occasionally, but she stopped drinking not long after that. And I never drank excessively. It was just after work, she needed a drink or two. Ooh. But she never smoked and never did drugs or anything. And she's now pushing 80, and she feels really good. And so I think we're pretty healthy. My dad was a smoker for because he was in Vietnam, and they all smoked, and then when he came home, and he got wounded and ended up coming home, but he smoked for like, I want to say all the way until he had a heart attack, and he had a heart attack, and then he gave up. Then he just gave up. He gave up smoking. But I want to say he didn't stop smoking until maybe post 70. I think when he turned 70, he had it, and then he just gave it. He just went cold turkey and just stopped.
Wow.
But he was also an alcoholic, and he stopped drinking in, I want to say, the 80s. I don't know how old he was then, but and then he ended up getting he got something, but it was because he smoked all those years. That's what all that smoking. Yeah. And so he ended up getting, I don't know if he got a tumors or something, but they went to go fix his cancer or tumors or whatever he got, and they gave him radiation treatments or something, and it destroyed his lungs. That's what killed him. Was
Wow.
Well, the whole point of radiation is to kill all the cells in the area, not just the cancer cells, but all of them. In the hopes that you'll get some new cell growth. Like the cancer cells won't grow back, but the other stuff will. So it's the same thing chemo does. It kills the cells.
Yeah, but his lungs didn't recover from it. So he ended up not being able to breathe that well after the radiation stuff. But it's because he smoked for 60 years or whatever the hell it was. But anyway, my mother's doing fine. Family's doing well. Yeah.
Great news.
By the way, Fat 420 says that wig should be on Dan, not Steve.
What wig are we talking about? That's not a wig. That's his new hair,
That's
dude.
his hair.
And why do I need a wig?
By the way, DA says the Lytle family reunion is sponsored by Just for Men. I got to tell you something.
Why do I need a wig?
I got to tell you, I'm the only one that's, and I just started doing this. Was it yesterday? I told you guys that I started getting sensitive about getting all these grays and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this $9. It's a $9 shampoo, and it says it washes out the grays. Now I don't know if there's any proof that it works, but I started using this thing for a few washes, and I don't really think it's doing much because I still got grays, but they're all. But if I push my hair a certain way, I still look nice, dark haired. So
what? That wash-in gray remover has been around for years. Because ladies, I remember the commercials when I was young. I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair, and it's same concept. Yeah. It's a guy's formula.
But I'll tell you, I just washed my hair with this stuff, and it, it's supposed to. I don't think it doesn't take the gray out. I think it's supposed to color the rest of your hair or anything. But
it leaves some tint on the gray to help hide it, I think.
I don't know. I mean, look, I still have the gray. If I push this back, trust me, you guys would.
Well, when we were there the last time we were at your house, I noticed that your hair looked darker, so it's working.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but I was thinking last night, like, I'm the only one who's got tints of it because I sort of look like a skunk. If I pushed it all back, I'd sort of look like a skunk.
Right.
So I don't know, but I was thinking my brothers they all look good. Everybody's got good hair. So I don't know. We look young. That was the point of it. Somehow we all look, we look like we're aging well.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, look at Steve.
Man.
Steve looks like he's in his 40s. His nice dark hair.
Well, the hair's in his 40s. The rest of him's in his 100s.
Yeah. The rest of it is 88. God damn. My brain is almost non-existent anymore.
Your brain's still 4.
You burned up all your cells.
Sounds like a paint can.
Yeah, that little ball in the bottom of a paint can.
Yeah.
Just rattling around in there.
So what did you do, Steve? Did you do anything yesterday? Did you drive around anywhere, or did you?
Oh, I was so busy yesterday. You wouldn't believe how busy I was yesterday.
So you were driving a bit.
Oh, I had to go to Walgreens again.
Yeah.
Again. I sat in the drive-thru again. It's the same girl waiting on me again. Wait a minute. These aren't ready. What do you mean? I called yesterday and talked to the dude. He said, "Oh yeah, they're right here." I said, "Okay, I'll be in tomorrow. I'll pick them up." Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. So then,
I didn't get any of that story. All I got was. Yeah. So you just said you were going to go to Walgreens.
I went there.
Yeah.
I picked up my medication.
All right.
And then I drove out to the lake, the Williamsville Lake.
For what reason?
Just to relax.
I bet he went to
Enjoy the scenery.
Yeah. Now, when did you go to McDonald's?
I went to McDonald's Sunday.
Oh, so you didn't go yesterday?
No, I can't afford McDonald's more than once, twice a month. So I got
Not the size of your order, hell no. They can't afford for you to come more than once a month.
I was gonna go to McDonald's yesterday on the way home, and I thought,
McDonald's.
I got food at home.
It's a whole other restaurant when Steve's describing it. Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I don't have to order online. I can go through the drive up now.
Yeah.
Because I can roll my window down.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Is it a hand crank or a button? Or you hit
It's a hand cranker.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I fixed the hand cranker.
Oh, did you?
I super glued the knob on it.
There you go.
Look at that.
I also put super glue on the rear view mirror.
Yep.
So it doesn't come off now.
Boy, you really got it going on. Look at you.
Then
Yeah.
I came in the back door.
Let's see, 2740.
So
I'm 12. Sorry.
what's the difference for
The front door and the back door. I came in the back door.
Yeah.
Never mind. That won't.
Isn't that the door you always go through though? Do you ever go through the front?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever used the front door. Maybe the first day.
Okay, so of course you went through the back door. You never go through the front door.
I think before I even moved in there, when me and Christina came and looked at it, was the only time I ever used the front door. Okay, but so I came in the back door, and then of course Robin is standing at her window screaming, "Hi, Steve! Hi, Steve!" Oh my God! Shut up!
If someone comes over, if someone's coming over to your house for sex,
Oh God.
Would they use the front door or would they use the back door?
Well, I would prefer they use the back door.
If someone comes to your house for some sex and they're gonna have a good time.
Which way would you like them to come in?
In order to have that good sex, they would have to enter through
The back door is going to be the quickest.
Yeah. So you said it's got to be the back door.
Oh yeah.
So what kind of instructions would you tell them? Would you ask them to enter through the front?
No, I would say come down the driveway and then come up the sidewalk and then come in the back door.
There we go.
So you let them know if you're coming over to my house,
come in the back door.
If you're not going through the back door, you're not interested.
Yeah, you can only come in the back door.
All right, but I'm saying if anybody, if anyone was coming by, would you be, if someone wanted to go through the front, would you be interested if they wanted to go through the front door?
Well, it's gonna take a lot longer for me to get there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So for you, you would insist that people use the back door.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. Or you're not inviting them over.
Yeah.
It's intentions of using anything but the back door. Get the hell out of my house.
It takes too long to get going in back door.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. It's back door.
I mean, it takes too long to get going into the front door.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, yeah, if you're coming to my house, please come in the back door.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, I just want to make sure. Fat 420 says,
I'm just saying, if you're going to come to my house, I'm just saying, if you come to my house, come in the back door.
Jason wants to know if they need any kind of special tool to get in the back door.
Well, there is a key.
What's the key to getting in your back door, Steve? What is the key to getting in your back door?
I think dessert.
Well,
McDonald's.
The key to get in my back door is more believe it or not, it just push real hard.
All right. But say my buddy Rex.
Yeah.
Is in town. Or my friend Rocky, his buddy Rex is in town, and Rex is gonna come over.
Uh-huh.
So you have to go to your house.
Uh-huh.
And if he's coming over to your house, you gotta prepare to go through the back door.
Yeah.
And the secret is to just push hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how he gets in. And
there's a door. I'm pretty sure the door doesn't fit really good.
Yeah.
So if we just push real hard, it'll go in pretty quick, and then you can just come inside me.
Right.
I mean, come inside.
Yeah. and then you guys can just hang out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun. That's what's going on. There you go. If anyone has any questions.
Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions.
I love when people come in the back door.
Yeah, sure.
It's quicker.
Yeah.
More people can come in the back door too.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
We're not going to Steve's anymore.
Why not? You always come in his back door.
Yeah. Well, it's like he says, he's not going to let them in. If they want to go to if they want to come in like through the front door, he's not going to let them forget about it. He's not going to let them in for that. He's only got to come in through the back door. End of sentence.
The last couple times I had to go pick up the cooking for the poor's dish.
Yeah.
I did try to come in Steve's back door, and he met me halfway.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. By the way, Papa wants to know, does Christina watch when Dan comes to Steve's back door?
Well,
No,
usually Christina comes in the back door first.
Right.
And then Dan follows.
So Dan and Christina both
Sometimes.
go through the back. If they come to your house, they're both going back door only.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had no idea that was happening.
And when I try to come in Steve's back door, he always meets me halfway. So I like it when he puts that effort in.
So
And
both Steve and Dan put in effort.
Yeah, it's not all on me. He meets me halfway.
Yeah. And Dan will probably attest that if you just push hard enough, the door will open.
Yeah.
It's if you just push hard enough, you can come in that back door real easy.
It doesn't fit very well.
I'll be
Even though
damned.
it's supposed to be locked.
I'll be damned. Well, there you go. I'm glad that we've now updated. If people go by your house, you better expect to go through Steve's back door.
Yep.
He insists.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that's all you got to say about that.
Okay, Bubba.
Absolutely.
All right. It's been a great show. You guys have a fabulous Wednesday.
We're just letting you know. That's how it's got to be at Steve's house. Oh, anything else happening? You got anything going on today, Steve?
Today. Well,
are there any?
I wouldn't be lying if I said I was going to do laundry, but I'm going to try to do laundry.
Oh, you hate doing laundry.
You didn't let me finish my story.
Okay.
After I came in the back door,
sorry.
I walked all the way to the front door because I saw some people up in the lobby. I thought, who's that? Maybe it was that sexy Mary lady that wears the tight shorts. That drives a Jeep. I thought maybe I couldn't see.
You wanted to see? Yeah, you like seeing her.
Yeah. So I thought I'm just gonna walk up there and check my mailbox. Then I'll be able to see who it is. And I went up there, and it wasn't the sexy Mary lady. It was Debbie, the owner. She was there talking, and to another older lady, Agnes.
Did you have mail?
Oh, I'm sure my mail person is very pleased now because he was having to cram shit in it. Because
how long has it been since you? I thought we made a deal. You were going to check your mail.
So wait a minute. Now you're telling us you like people coming in the back door, but you've also got a man who stuffs your box. He just crams things in your box on a regular basis.
The mailman stuffs my box.
The mailman comes by and fills his slot.
Yes. How does that work, Steve?
Your slot was filled so much there was no room for anything else.
No,
so you emptied.
My costume came, or not my costume, my apparel came for the cookout.
Well, that shouldn't have taken up much room.
What is your apparel? What's your apparel for the cookout?
Well, I have.
Oh God.
I have a. I don't think it's going to fit. I think it's too big. But
how is that possible?
What apparel for?
This is a surprise.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
For the cookout. But I will tell you this. He sent me a picture of what he plans on wearing. Have you ever seen, like in the old pirate movies, when they have that big net hanging from a crane full of cargo and they just drop that down on the boat? Same concept. Great big giant wide net that's supposed to hold everything.
Good Lord.
I think the taint area, there's not much coverage there.
Why are you worried about your taint for a cookout?
Well, this thing.
Just stay away from the cooking area, Steve, and stay away from
Can you show me your clothes?
I'm wearing clothes, but these are my undergarments that may come off later in the evening.
Oh.
No, please keep them on.
Could you show us the undergarments you're planning on wearing to this?
I think he wants it to be a surprise.
I can.
Oh Lord!
What the hell is it?
So much for the surprise.
What the hell
This
is
is the cover of my butt.
No.
This is the biggest thing. It gets all twisted up. That's just for my nuts, I think.
God. I already see it now. His balls are going to fall out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. One on each side of that little pouch, and they're going to drag the ground.
He's going to sit down, and they're going to pop out each side.
The sad thing is, you're going to have to go over there and untangle that mess before you.
No, the hell I'm not.
So you're going to wear that? You want to wear that in public? And oh, I'm not swinging by like that. I was going to swing by and.
Oh, you'll be swinging, all right, Ray.
I'm not swinging by it off. He's planning on walking around with that. Forget it.
Well, he'll be dressed when you get there, but
it's all
coming off. Ray's here. Time to get naked.
I'll wait until after everybody's ate.
All I know is today's what, the 17th?
Yeah, 10 days away.
Yep.
On the 23rd is when everything starts. It's all getting. Oh my god. Shit. So I've got limited amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Limited amount of time that I can eat.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but that's only for a short time. You're only on liquid diet until
my surgery.
Yeah, and then shortly after that, you can start eating real food again.
Yeah. But
And
it's like,
it's a small price to pay for your health.
yeah. Shit. Damn. I just thought about that. Holy crap. And I won't be able to eat my salad. There's gotta be a way I could eat.
We're going to need a list of all of your favorite foods so we can make sure to make them at the cookout and just tease you with them.
Oh, you're an asshole.
Yes, I am.
I would not let you do that to him.
No.
I know it's a bitch.
I'm going to sit right next to him and eat my Wagyu.
Beat you.
Yeah. I was looking over the menu of a restaurant that I wanted to go to a restaurant. And then I was looking over this one menu, this one restaurant, and they actually have a Wagyu steak that they make.
Yeah.
But it's unbelievable. The pricing is unbelievable.
Yeah, I was going to say, if the price has to match the name. If they say it's Wagyu or has Wagyu in it and it's affordable, it's not Wagyu.
Yeah,
They might have so many ounces of Wagyu mixed in it, but it's not real Wagyu. Like fucking Arby's is supposed to have a Wagyu something or other, but you know, it's affordable on the drive-through, so there's no fucking way it's all Wagyu.
Dude, it's crazy. It is it's nuts.
No, it's beef.
Oh my god. Anyway. So yeah, and the amount of Wagyu I can eat is, you know,
Well, the amount you're going to be allowed to eat
like,
is.
see my eraser?
That's an actual serving size of Wagyu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying that is, I'd have to eat like half. Cut that in half. Cut it in half. That's about how much I can
2
eat.
bites. So
Yeah.
works for me.
I can't eat. I mean, I can't any steak, Wagyu or any steak. I just can't eat a lot of it. That's about, you know. So anyway, yeah. But then I was like, my wife and I were talking about going out to dinner. But then I was like, how am I going to go out to dinner? Well, I can't eat anything. My wife is taking off. This is the last day she's in town. She's gone again.
Oh, wow.
I think she's leaving tonight. Either tonight or really, really early tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
And she's planning on staying for, yeah. I think she'll be gone like, I don't know, over a week or something. So.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
So back on Ray duty.
Yep. I'll be having broth, and they'll let me know. Like, I go in the morning of the 23rd. So I go in next Tuesday, and they tell me, they give me what I can and can't eat, and then I have to start it right after. I have to start the diet, I guess, later that day. So it's gonna suck.
Ugh.
So they'll give me the outlines of what I can and can't. My question was, will I be able to eat oatmeal or cream of wheat or something? You know what I mean?
Something with some substance.
Right.
Yeah, because last time I did a liquid diet, it was tomato soup beef broth, oatmeal, and cream of wheat, but it was really loose forming oatmeal and cream of wheat, and then water. That's about all I could eat. So I got to figure out what they're going to tell me what I can't eat this time.
Cream of mushroom soup.
Your favorite, Ray.
Oh, I can't. Does anyone eat cream of mushroom soup with a spoon, or do they just add it to other foods? Do they add it to like?
I don't think it's meant to be served as the dish. I think it's meant to be an ingredient.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
I
people
think
do
with
that.
Yeah.
I learned the other night on Cooking for the Poors that there's a such thing as cream of potato soup.
Oh, look at that. You know, Steve likes it.
It sounds like something I would like.
Cream of potato. Well,
Yeah.
you can order just potato and cheese or whatever. Like there used to be. I used to go before Head West was around. Springfield there was Monty's, and there was what was the other? Bread Stretchers.
Yeah.
And so there would be soup. You can get a soup with your sandwich. And I somehow remember one of them having a potato. One of them had some type of potato soup that you could buy with a sandwich. So I knew there was some type of cream of potato that you could buy. But I don't.
I've had potato soup, but never cream of potato soup.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I think Steve's internet crashed.
Yeah.
Karen says she saw cream of bacon soup at Meyer. Oh my God.
Now mix that with the cream of potato.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
But my wife makes a chicken soup that's very, very good. But the broth from it is wonderful. So, you know, I wonder if I'll be able to have it on my liquid diet. Can I have my broth?
You can have your broth.
That's what I'll find out for sure next Tuesday. But
yeah, they're going to give you a list of things you can have, and I'm pretty sure broth is going to be right there at the top.
Well, here's the problem. I've known, like, if my wife's home, it's fine because she went through it before, and I'm sure she could figure it out. But if she's gone, then I'm going to have to give specifications. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass for all involved. So, yeah. So
Jeff has the best idea ever. Put that on your liquid diet.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
It's all you can eat. It's fat-free. It's calorie-free. And if you do it right, it's also on the liquid diet.
Oh, for God's sakes. So I don't know what I can and can't eat yet. So, but I have a feeling it's going to be similar to what I had last time. But they did tell me that it's different from the last time. So I don't know. Because I guess they're trying to get everything out of me before this surgery.
Yeah.
So thank God there's no barium or anything. Because don't some people have to take, like if you're getting a colonoscopy or something, don't you have to get everything out of?
Oh, yeah.
Magnesium nitrate.
I had to drink that before my surgery. Ugh.
Oh, before your surgery?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. I wonder if they're going to make me drink any of that before my surgery.
I think it was like the night before or something. I had to drink a bottle of it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ugh. So gross.
Because last time they put me on the liquid diet for so many weeks. And you still poop even though you're on a liquid diet for so many days. And then then eventually nothing's coming out.
Yeah, there's no solid material to be passed. It's all absorbed.
So I don't think they had to put me on any kind of barium or anything to to make me poop, because there wasn't any near the end. There was no poop. Forget it. Just nothing was coming out. So I think that's why they do it, and why I had to do it so long this time. I mean, the surgery is August 12th. So if they started me on the 27th, 28th, I would be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But they're starting me earlier than that. So I guess they want to make sure that there's nothing.
Well, that's because they know how full of shit you are, Ray.
Yeah, well,
They're just trying to get you cleaned out.
I don't poop a lot now because I don't eat a lot. But
it's not what I said.
I mean, eventually I, eventually I go, but I don't eat a lot to get it out. So anyway, we'll see.
There
goes Steve again.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Yes, his internet's obviously having problems.
But
we'll see. I'm just really wondering what they're going to allow me to eat, and what they're not going to allow, what I can't eat. And then I'll be. Last time I went, they told me that there was a chance I was going to be there for up to 3 days. But if you remember, they let me out the day after. I stayed one night in the hospital. Now, Christina, when you had yours, how long did you have to stay?
I was there 2 nights.
Wow. Yeah, so they said that this is a different surgery, so the amount of time that I stay might be different. So I'm wondering if I could leave the next day like I did last time.
Well, I think the more they remove, the longer you have to stay. Because isn't this procedure a little more invasive than the last one?
Well, what they're doing is they're taking. No, my stomach's not going to change at all. I mean, my stomach is my stomach. There's only so much stomach. I don't think they can take any more stomach out.
Yeah, they can't.
But what they do is underneath the stomach, it attaches into whatever the lower, the upper intestine or whatever, and by the way, I was talking about what I have. I was telling you guys like what's wrong with me, and it's got to do with my problem is got to do with my intestines. Of which yesterday I found out that my sister has celiac disease. In her, she has celiac disease, which is in your upper intestine, where
So she's not absorbing iron.
Yeah, so she sort of has the same thing that I have. I didn't know that. And they said it does run in family. So, and I said, well, I'm the only one that's big like that. My entire family, I was the only one who got as big as I was before I started this whole weight loss thing.
Anemia is not absorbing iron.
Yeah,
it's celiac disease. I don't remember.
Yeah, my sister has that.
Oh,
but I was the only one who got anywhere up near 600 pounds. I mean, that was just me. But it's got to do with my absorption of it's in my upper intestine. So basically, what they're going to do is they're going to cut where the stomach connects to the upper intestine or whatever. They're going to cut that, and then they're going to reattach the stomach to this part of my lower intestine that does absorption. And then they're going to somehow at the duodenum, they're going to reattach that stuff all together to have my food be absorbed in the lower intestine.
Yeah, they're going to bypass a big portion of your digestive system, so you're not going to absorb food. You're not going to absorb the calories, is what they're going for.
Because my problem is I absorb everything.
Yeah. So they go down closer to the lower intestine, and then you're only absorbing the nutrients. You're not getting all the calories. So,
but yet this is interesting. I didn't know that. I will still have the small intestine and everything in my stomach. I'll still have that there because
they don't remove anything.
If for some reason I don't absorb in the lower intestine, if my lower intestine has a problem and I can't absorb nutrients and stuff like that, then they go in and they'll reattach the small intestine again. So it's a whole thing. Yeah.
So you could end up having another surgery?
Well, yeah, but it's an emergency thing. Listen, here's the deal. If for some reason my lower intestine doesn't absorb correctly,
right?
Then yeah, that's not good because you could die. That's
malabsorption,
malnutrition and malabsorption. It'll kill you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they leave it all in there, so in case they have to hook it all back up.
In case they gotta use so much of the small intestine again. So anyway, but I'm ready for it. But they're not doing anything to my stomach. The only thing that's going to be done is my duodenum, which I'm not sure where the duodenum is, but I know it connects something together. The duodenum and the upper and the lower intestine is all they connect. It's just like a bypass, but because I've already had because they took my stomach out a year ago or whatever. So
it sleeved you.
Yeah, when I got the sleeves. So, but anyway, we'll see what happens August 12th. Well, like Kelly says, she had a friend who also has a sleeve, but they have a perforated stomach.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the ER. Now they have to have emergency surgery to fix it. That just sounds terrible. Good Lord. So the friend has a problem with ulcers, which have been eating at the lining of her stomach. Oh my God. I don't know if I've ever had an ulcer. Steve, you ever had an ulcer?
I don't know. I've had an ulcer in my mouth.
That's
I think that was an ulcer.
That just sounds disturbing. I don't know.
That was herpes.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like,
I
if
think
you have an ulcer in your stomach, you know, I don't think I've ever had one. So
I know my buddy used to have ulcers, and he said it was because he ate mustard on his potato chips.
no, I don't think that has anything to do with ulcers. Isn't ulcers aren't they caused by bacteria or something? I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't think I've ever had that. I'm pretty sure. I think like I had my surgery last time. I had no problems, so I'm guessing that this one's going to be the same. Go in, get it done, kick ass, and I stay for one night, and then the next day, as soon as I wake up, they say, "Okay, we're going to prepare you to leave." So,
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Kelly says her ulcer is from acid reflux.
Oh.
Acid reflux. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Tom says he had 8 ulcers in his stomach. Good Lord.
Holy shit.
I thought you get that when cockroaches climb in your mouth when you're sleeping. Isn't that what? And then they crawl down your esophagus. I think that.
Pretty sure that's how that happens.
Tom says his was acid reflux and stress. Oh, good Lord.
I'm surprised I don't have ulcers with all the hot shit that I eat.
Dude, I've had stress big time for the last 2 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think this, but I'm in a weight. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm in such a weight loss mode right now. My body's shedding weight. And then every day I just go in and so Joel says the duodenum is the first part of your intestine. It's pronounced duodenum. So it's it's not the duodenum, it's the duodenum.
Different doctors will pronounce it different ways.
Yeah,
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, I'm in You forget, Joel. I'm in the Midwest where we speak English. I don't know. Maybe it is duodenum. I don't know. But I've been told duodenum. So, I mean, listen, that's not the kind of word that I just, have learned for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I would learn any biology, but yeah. Kelly says her friend's stomach was leaking air in, and she started screaming in pain, and had to help her at her business take her to the ER. That just sounds terrible.
Wow.
Where was she leaking air in from? The butt? No, that makes it a cool story. That makes it a cool story if her butt was breathing in air or something.
Just like that rectal inhalation.
Oh my
Yeah. So I know there's some people that could do that, and there's some people that can eat or drink through their rectum. I have. So the first part of the intestine
can drink through their rectum if you do it right.
So what they're going to do is they're going to take the duodenum or the duodenum. They're going to take that and they're going to they're going to separate it from my small intestine and then reattach it at my lower intestine.
I sent you a diagram of it.
Yeah. So that's sort of what they're doing. So I think it's kind of cool.
It's amazing what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Steve should. I think Steve's got to get some type of procedure.
I think he should just stop shopping when he's high. That'll help.
Well, let me put his grocery order in
Your hair looks wonderful.
and stop going to McDonald's.
Yeah. Did your tooth hurt? You got a toothache, Steve?
No, you know what it was, and you guys, before these computer problems started, he had that vape. He had his vape, and he was sneaking off on the side going, and he took like 18 hits from his vape.
He's numb.
Oh.
That's what he's.
No, God. No, I was eating a pretzel rod last night, and the pretzel rod broke. And when I bit down, the thing jabbed up where there used to be a tooth there.
Ow.
Yeah, and it fucking hurt like a motherfucker.
You were eating your friend Rob's what?
Who's
my
Pretzel?
friend Rob? I don't have no
He
friend
was
Rob.
eating Tim's rod.
He has a friend named Pretzel, and he was eating his
I know
rod.
you said you were eating.
I was eating a pretzel rod.
Oh, you were eating Fred's old rod, and
Not fragile rock.
Fred's old rod.
And he got a jam between his teeth.
Fred,
You were sucking on
That's
Fred's
so-
old rod.
rod. Pretzel rod.
Didn't he run the Obama campaign?
No, it's that new Indian guy from down the hall. It's Fred Zilraj.
I broke the rod off in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that poor guy.
And it poked me in the jaw right up in there.
That's not where he's supposed to
What?
put you, Steve.
Sometimes they don't give me painkillers like some people have painkillers.
So you just
So I
smoked
have
them.
to find my painkillers in other situations. I'm glad your mom's out of the hospital.
I didn't know.
Oh, I know.
You sound so different now from when the show started. You sound like a completely different person.
Who?
You,
Finally hit him. All the vape hit him.
What do
because
you
it all ends up hitting him around the same time.
Yeah. Because he takes the first couple hits and doesn't feel anything. So instead of waiting for it to kick in, he just
takes
keeps
more
back,
hits. Yeah,
and then it all hits him at once. Kelly says her mom's out of the hospital now.
I saw that. Yeah,
Nice. Very nice.
she says that now her mom's in short-term rehab. Look at that. Way to go.
And Joel says Steve just failed the Cincinnati stroke scale test to get into the hospital.
Yeah.
That's a condition we call aphasia, when you lose the ability to form words properly. That's a big symptom of strokes.
Well, that's every goddamn day with
Yeah, I
that.
know.
I'll be damned. Isn't there a surgery we can get Steve where he gets a colostomy bag?
Oh God.
No, I don't.
Why would you want to?
Well,
I don't know. I'm just thinking it'd be pretty cool if we could. If
No,
Steve-
it wouldn't.
we'll never
It
have to worry
wouldn't
about
keep
wiping
it
myself.
out. Oh God.
I mean, he'd need a friend. He'd need a friend to help.
Not
him.
it. Not it.
Oh no, I've seen him do it on TikTok.
You watch that on TikTok?
Well, I know
Yeah.
that, like, for example, if they have to take out parts of your rectum or something, right? Isn't that when you get a colostomy bag?
Yeah, right out through your stomach.
Yeah.
We
Well,
had a patron lose a colostomy bag on the trail at the haunted house. So instead of scaring the shit out of them, we scare the shit off of them.
so somebody had to find it, or
Oh, they found it. We just because you can tell when they come off. But we scared him so bad it popped his shit bag off.
but I know that, like, for example, because my mom just had part of her colon removed, but it turned out that her surgery was so good that she's not even gonna have to.
Yeah, she won't need the bag.
Yeah. Jeff says Blind Grant found it.
Yeah.
Blind Grant did not find a colostomy. Blind Grant did not find a colostomy bag. Stop it. But so my mom won't need one. And so I'm there visiting yesterday, and my one brother saying, "Well, yeah, they said the surgery went good. Mom won't need a colostomy bag." And I went, "Oh, damn." "Oh, damn it." Making it seem like I was upset. I was upset that she won't need a colostomy bag. And I don't think everybody else saw the humor in that, but I thought it was pretty humorous.
I don't know if I can do it.
My mom now has a semicolon. Absolutely.
Oh hell.
Joel goes from flat out indecent, gut busting humor to puns. Thank you, Joel. We appreciate your humor. Oh my God, Steve, what would you do if you found a colostomy bag? What kind of? What are you doing? Why are you licking? What the hell?
His face is numb from being high.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your mom's semicolon.
We moved on.
Yeah, 2 minutes ago. Catch
Steve,
up.
what would you do if you found a colostomy bag and you went, oh, and you started licking? I was like, what is wrong with you?
No.
You look like a
Oh,
pervert.
well, I wouldn't take it to. Is it in my walking path?
Well, I'm saying you found it. Yeah.
If he found a colostomy bag, he would think it was a family reunion because it's another shit bag.
Yeah.
I just kick it out of my way. I'm not going to pick it up.
Well, I guess there are people that it's, for most people, it's a temporary thing. It's when you have to get surgery where they,
I knew a guy named Chris
have
Coop.
to be on the
And he had
rectum.
one.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't go on the rectum. It connects to a valve on your abdomen.
Yeah, but I'm saying that if they have to do a surgery on you that involves your rectum or parts of your colon, that's why you need one.
Yeah.
But and then they attach it somewhere, and that's what makes everything that But it would be like, imagine you wouldn't have to go. Imagine you wouldn't have to dump, Steve. You'd never go to the
You
bathroom.
guys sold clothes.
Yeah, so
Because
you would never have to go to the bathroom for a while.
You would. You just have to fill up. You just lift your shirt up and take the bag off and throw it away, I guess.
No, but I'm just saying that. Would you like it? It sounds you're very lazy. Like I had this friend who had prostate cancer once, and so he had tumors. He got a tumor or something in his prostate, or it blew up so much that they had to give him a catheter.
Yeah.
And he had a catheter.
Oh, I'd love to have a catheter.
And
I fucking knew it.
he had to have the catheter for like a month. For like a month while they put something in the prostate or whatever to try to shrink it.
Right.
But he couldn't pass, he just couldn't pee. Like he would try to pee, but nothing would come out.
Right.
And it was really depressing. So he had to, and it was really hard to just stand there and not do anything. So they put the catheter in, and then his bladder would drain through the catheter. So he went a month without having to pee, go to the bathroom or anything. You know what I mean?
I love it.
So I was just thinking with Steve, with Steve, that would be, you would be happy. You wouldn't have to go to the bathroom or anything for a month.
Get out of your chair.
Yeah, but then there'd be piss bags all over his apartment that she would have to pick up.
Yeah, like the guy I knew, I want to say the catheter, he said the catheter came out of the whacker.
Yeah.
And then it ran down, the tube ran to his leg or whatever, then attached to a bag that he just had attached to his leg.
Yep.
And so he never had to go to the bathroom. Like when he slept at night, he just slept.
Right.
He didn't have to get up and go pee or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stick it in the pee hole, and then once it enters the bladder, they use a giant syringe full of air to blow up a balloon, and that seals it against the opening of the bladder, so nothing can leak out around it. And then it just flows on its own.
Yeah, and he said it was great. He said it's, on one hand it sucked, but he said on the other hand he never had to wake up in the middle of the night and go pee. Like he'd be watching a game or something, never had to get up in the middle and go pee.
Yeah.
Be in the middle of playing MLB and not have to.
Yeah, he just.
You know how many games I lost trying to hold my fist? God.
Yeah. So you never had to worry about it. You never had to get up and go, oh, I gotta go pee. It's gonna, He just went about his life regular, without bathroom visits, which sounds pretty cool, right?
Right.
So I'm just saying, like, Steve, if they told you have this thing wrong with you, we're gonna have to put a catheter bag and a colostomy bag on you, so you'll never have to go to the bathroom. Would you take that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy motherfucker.
God damn.
But then I think I don't think you probably think that I would just sit in a chair. No, if I didn't have to go to the restroom to piss or piss, if I could piss in a bag or poop in a bag, I'd just take off and travel the world, travel the country.
Yeah, I think you just sleep all the time, to be honest. I think you get high and just sleep in your recliner and never have to get up. I'd
travel across the country. I'd get in my little pickup truck.
Yeah, just...
if we did it right, we could hook up the tubing so that he didn't even need a bag. It would just drain out the bottom of the truck.
Yeah, maybe.
And then he could tour all the McDonald's across the country.
Oh, my God.
But I mean, just think of it. If you could just go about your day doing what you want to do and never have to worry about going to the bathroom, that'd be kind of cool.
Empty your bags at night and you're good to go.
You don't empty the bags; you replace the bags.
Yeah, you just put on a new bag, I think.
Yeah, you're not emptying it out and refilling it because that's fucking gross.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, you pop it off and it has a self-sealing top, so when you unhook it from the valve, you can't tip it upside down and then it drains out.
Oh, that's even more wonderful.
Yeah.
You don't have to wash your hands afterwards.
You still have to wash your hands. because you're touching things that go into your body.
Can I point out how lazy he is?
He was so excited about not washing his hands. Well, it's one less step I got to fuck with.
So lazy.
Unsanitary piece of shit.
God damn. You are so lazy.
I have to wash my hands now. I don't have to poop. I don't have to wipe. I don't have to wash my hands.
He washes them now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Just you wouldn't have to wipe. You wouldn't have to.
He doesn't wipe anyway.
Eliminate
He's even finding more advantages. It's unbelievable. So yeah, a temporary catheter and colostomy bag sounds like something Steve would volunteer for.
He's probably Googling right now how to sign up for a catheter.
He will have to have a new cleaning person because
Yeah.
I will quit.
And what I'm wondering is, where the hell are they going to get a bag that fucking big? Because we've heard how he likes to clog his toilet.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't be. I had a poop yesterday that I thought was a fart till it hit the water.
It's been a great show, folks. Have a good Wednesday. We got to go.
And it comes out. And
Sounds like it come out the barrel with shotgun.
so you're just sitting there thinking it's normal. All of a sudden you're hearing.
Yep.
I'm going out to the garden. Fuck this shit.
By the way, my plants in my garden
Yeah.
are looking. I guess they're looking huge.
Do I have to?
The water we've got from the rain yesterday seems to have.
Oh, yeah.
My garden has enjoyed it very much so.
We may have to expand the fencing around it so that it has more room to grow.
Oh, awesome.
And then I'm going to hit the whole backyard with the garlic spray to cut down on the rabbits and the mosquitoes.
Yeah, your
By the
camel.
way, Herbert P. Vert says, do they make micro catheters?
They do.
They're they probably told
Oh,
me.
you have to have the infant
Yeah.
ones.
Pediatric
Yeah,
catheter.
Yep.
I would have to have a baby one.
So, Steve, are you saying they put a baby catheter in you if you had to
They
get
would,
one?
they would have to, yeah. They don't, because I asked one time, I said, can I just get a catheter? I think it was when I had my foot operated on, and they wanted me to piss in that thing all the time. I'm like, can't they just put a catheter in? And she said, no. She said, well, hon, we could, but we would have to have somebody that does babies and put a baby one in.
Like Tom says that he had a catheter after his transplant, and he said it was not fun. I don't think I've ever had a catheter.
Tom had a penis
I
transplant?
had one.
No, he had Tom had to have, I think he said a kidney transplant.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
We got a guy at work that's in need of a kidney, by the way. Anybody O or O positive want to donate a kidney, he'll take it. He's
Does
dying.
he not have family?
Yeah, O or O positive. He got COVID really bad, like twice, and somehow it made him diabetic, and it killed his kidneys. So he needs a kidney at work. We have signs all over inside the building.
That sucks. I would like to think that I'd have a family member that might donate one to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's got two,
Yeah, you can spare one.
and you can live with one.
My sister was an organ donor. When she died, one of her kidneys went to a guy who was quite literally out of time. Like he wouldn't have made it another 24 hours.
See, that'd be cool, right? That would.
I got a letter from the organ donor people explaining that to me. It was cool as hell.
Yeah, I mean, to do something good like that. Yeah, that's like I'm an organ donor, so
Yeah.
you know, when I die, I could help someone. But I think I mean, do they want this? If you die of old age, do they want the? You know?
Well, I think it's the organ donor program is more for people who die before their time,
Oh, okay.
because you reach a certain point in your life when your parts don't work that well.
That's what I mean. Like, if you die of old age, do they really want the stuff?
Probably not. It depends on
I
the
don't know how our organs age, but I think like now, like I don't think anyone wanted any of my organs when I was a 600 pounder. But I think now that I'm a 300 and some odd pounder, I think my organs are more attractive.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. Like if I gave you if I put a picture up of Steve and a picture up of a smaller man, and I said, you have to choose which one's going to give you an organ. I think most people would choose the more in shape, the more
Really?
in shape guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what I think.
But there's still hope. I mean, Steve can still sign up to be an organ donor, and he can specify what he wants to put up for bid. Like his eyes or his corneas or his skin, his bone marrow. I mean, he could donate a lot of fucking skin to a lot of fucking people.
Think about it, man. His skin could solve a lot of,
I'm an organ donor.
Cover a lot of territory with all that.
Yeah.
What did you say, Steve?
I'm an organ donor.
Oh,
Okay. Did you pick, or is it just take what you want?
Yeah, just take what you want.
Because originally when I
Girl,
signed up,
take what you need.
I said
Whatever's worth a shit,
originally when I signed up, I told them they could have everything but my eyes. And then after I lost my sister, they used her corneas to fix somebody else's eyes, and now that person is
Right.
the way I feel about it. That person is seeing the world the way my sister used to.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the eyes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for that too, because if somebody can use them,
Yeah.
I don't need them anymore.
Kelly says, if you'd had cancer, can you still donate?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how the organ donor stuff works, but
All you can do is go to. gift of
on the
hope.
back of what's on, and your driver's license too has a place where you can,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's more for like if you're in a horrible car wreck and they're taking all your your various pieces to the emergency room, they can check and see, and then they'll start contacting all the organ registries to see, okay, we've got leftover bits of this person. What do you need? But you can go to different organ donor registries and tell them, your medical history, and they can tell you, we'll take this part, but we can't have that part. But I think it's someone my age, my parts may go to help, a 10-year-old child. What is that noise?
Yeah, I would. That was a video started playing on my Facebook. Sorry.
So
but I am glad you guys could hear it, because usually you can't hear things when they play on my computer. So
it's working now.
I'm glad you could. That was bizarre.
So if my shit, however bad a shape it is, can go and help somebody else, help a child.
Yeah, that'd be great, right?
Or help a mother so that she can continue raising her children. I'm done with it. I don't need it anymore. Fucking take it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good for you, Dan. That's a pleasant way and a positive way to think.
Yeah. Stice says he was first in line for the kidneys. So never mind the guy at my work.
Yeah.
We want to Stice, what's your blood type?
Is that all that matters, is blood type?
Yeah. There's some other things they have to do, but initially, if you don't meet certain criteria for the blood type, there's no point in even trying. It'll be instant rejection.
Well, like I have living 3 brothers and a sister. And I have, let's see, how many nieces and nephews? And plus I have, so I'm just thinking, if I needed one, I think somebody would give me one. Maybe.
Yeah.
But but you could live with one. So
Oh yeah. There are people all over the world living with one kidney.
well, I'm just saying, like if one of mine stops working, that's cool. The other one will work, but
Yeah. And a lot of people are afraid
you're gonna lose both of them.
A lot of people are afraid to donate a kidney because once they give up one, this other one can't go bad or I'm fucked. So that's what stops a lot of people from donating. But they do a lot of health screening, and they can usually tell with that health screening, your shit's going to last a while. You're okay to donate. Or they're going to say,
doesn't your other one grow stronger since you lost the
Yeah, it makes up. It
the
helps
other
make
one,
up for the missing one.
you know. I did read a report, I want to say like a year ago, about how science was exploring a way to make the human body regrow stuff or whatever.
Regenerative.
Regenerate stuff. But because they were researching some weird animal, like maybe a salamander or something. They were just trying to find
lizards.
properties of.
Yeah.
They did that with my. They did that with my mom's heart. They took a laser and they shot like thousands of holes in her heart, and the heart regenerates veins like a lizard does. They don't regenerate arteries, but they regenerate veins, which help increase the blood flow. They did that to my mom's heart 20 years ago.
They can't do arteries yet because arteries have muscles in them.
Yeah.
Veins just have valves, but they're also looking now at lab-grown organs. Like they can take the base cell of a kidney and make it grow a new kidney in a lab.
But the article that I read said the problem with it, and like I said, this is over a year ago, and I don't even remember what I was reading it in. And I think I was somewhere and bored. And so I started reading an article. It was actually from a magazine, and it was talking about the future of mankind. Is the future of mankind going to include the human body being able to regenerate and stuff? But it had to do with stem cells and growing stuff in labs, and how they had grown ear. They grew an ear on the back of a rat's back or the back of a mouse's. They did something like that. They grew a human ear on the back of, I want to say, a mouse or a rat.
Yeah, on a mouse. Yeah.
And then they ended up taking it and they put it on a human who's now wearing the ear. And then they were studying these different reptiles to see how they regenerated, in hopes that one day humans will be able to regenerate things they've lost. And I'm talking organs, but also, fingers, arms, all this stuff. And I don't even know how the hell any of it worked, but one of it was growing it in labs. But there was a religious or political opposition to it because something to do with stem cells.
Yeah, because those have to be harvested from fetal spinal cords.
Yeah, so they would take stem cells and it would somehow be able to regenerate. But I'm talking like human cartilage. Like I have not had cartilage in my knees since I was probably in my 20s. You know what I mean?
Same.
And they're saying they're trying to find a way to regrow it. Like we don't regrow any of that stuff. But if they could figure out a way to make people regrow it, imagine how that would be life-changing.
Yeah, for everybody in the arthritic world, that would be fun.
Yeah. And what if you do donate a kidney and then you grow the other one back? How wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Or the people who have a bad kidney, if they could just pull out the bad one. And
pull out the bad one and a new one will grow in its place.
And inject stem cells into them, and all of a sudden they grow a new one. Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, so we're not talking about the future of mankind. We're talking hundreds of years in the future, but we're talking about how the regenerative future of human beings. So
the hardest part about regrowing organs is making sure that the function of that organ is there, because you can regrow it. Ear doesn't do anything. Ear is just cartilage covered in skin. It doesn't have a job to do. It just sits there. But an organ has to have metabolism, and it has to have the ability to do its job. And that's the part they're having a problem with. They can regrow something that looks like a kidney, but it can't do the work yet.
Well, I'm thinking that they people who don't have cartilage, or with me, like I don't have any meniscus. A meniscus is this thing that's in between it's in your knee.
Isn't that like supposed to be like a cushion?
Yeah. What it is you have the leg, the bottom of the leg bone and the top of the leg bone. And at your knee, they bump, and then you have your kneecap on top of it.
Mhm.
And the body has a natural thing called a meniscus, which is like a pad of, it's like a soft pad that cushions the two parts of your knee, two parts of your legs bouncing upon each other, right? If you tear your meniscus, then it's going to be bone on bone. And if you obliterate your meniscus, or your body loses it, then you're just bone on bone. And then arthritis will grow. So I thought of a way, like if they could find a way to regenerate, like where humans could regrow a meniscus, imagine how life-changing that would be.
Why
I know
couldn't
for me,
they?
that would be
I know
great.
you guys are going to think this is totally stupid. Why can't you do? This is just an example. What if they created something like the spray-in insulation, where they just made a small incision and stuck that in and then sprayed it in between the two joints and let it set up, and it would just make a new one?
No, they
Because that stuff would break down from the impact. It would break off and break down.
Well, I'm not saying necessarily that stuff, but something similar.
Like a can of lithium grease. Just spray some lithium grease in the joint.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure that's been thought of.
Yeah.
Or maybe even take
Sure, that's been
like
thought of and
floaty,
rejected years ago.
cut a piece of floaty and stick it in a.
I know at one time they had a procedure that was like I don't know if it was silicone or Teflon or something. They could line the affected area with one of those and make the joint functional for a while.
That's what the meniscus looks like, sort of like a Millennium Falcon.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it sits, and that's the, it's about. Let me try to gauge the thickness of it or whatever.
Picture pages, time to get your picture pages.
It's only so thick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Okay.
and it sits like you have your upper leg bone,
Leg bone connect to the knee bone.
and your lower, your lower bone, and the meniscus. Like there's the upper leg bone and the lower.
Okay.
All right, and the meniscus fits in between, and then on top of it is your kneecap.
Oh.
And see the kneecap?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes up your knee, along with ligaments and, there's ligaments and other muscle parts in there as well. But when they replace a knee, they cut the upper halves of the bones, all right? And then there's a metallic covering, that goes over the bones, okay? You see? And then they actually piece them all together, and that's what creates an artificial leg. That's what, and it's some type of metal alloy or whatever.
Oh, kind of like Lieutenant Dan.
Because I'm going to get both my knees replaced at some point, and I know that they put some kind of titanium or whatever. I don't know what the hell the metal's called, and that's what covers the two. And I forgot the names of the bones, but that's what they put it in. And then I don't know. One's a fibula and the other's I forgot what the top one's called, but yeah. So that's somehow. I mean, we've at least come far enough to where they have knee replacements now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Tom says they're looking to regrowing teeth. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
I could use them.
Regrowing teeth would be awesome. You know, at least I think it would be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be cool. Anyway, I just looked at the time. We're out of time.
Ooh.
So we started with Steve's back door, and we ended with us actually doing medical talk. I'm sure everything that we gave was wrong, but we even got into some sort of medical discussion today. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get when you tune into this show.
Exactly.
You don't.
You never know. You could actually learn things.
Yeah.
You could learn things from this show, or you could think you're learning something and actually find out you haven't learned a damn thing.
Yeah.
Always remember to come in my back door.
Oh God.
But we did learn that Steve prefers the back door. Steve prefers that you enter through his back door.
Yeah.
If you're ever going over to his house, please enter the back door. That's what he said. Yeah. All right. By the way, Kelly said that her friend donated one of her kidneys to her brother. And if her other kidney goes bad, she immediately goes to the top of the donor list.
Oh.
Because she was a donor to another,
Oh wow.
Oh.
to a family. So she goes to the top of the list, knocking Stice off that list, knocking him to the bottom, and giving a big middle finger to Stice. Stice has to wait longer. Sorry, Stice. I'm sorry all these decent people are above you on the they're all above you on the kidney list. Stice mother F's those people in his prayers every night.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, why do they have to save their family member? Not me. You MFers. But oh well. You still got time, brother. Anyway, let's wrap it up, huh?
Okay.
Go about our business. Tonight, the concession stand, which we're going to change it to the confession stand, and Steve Stanton's going to be a guest on the whole show, just making confessions.
Oh God.
It's going to be concession stand tonight.
Oh.
Concession stand, we talk movies, TV, you name it. And if time permits, we will discuss the great television show Heartland, and we have an expert who is going to join us to talk about it. That's at 6:00.
I hope that works out. That's the only reason I tune into that show.
Yeah, to see if he's ever going to, because
I
we've
look forward
given
to hearing about
ample
how
time. They always end up wasting. They end up wasting their time.
I know. Last week he talked about damn Terrifier. Week before that he was talking about horse insemination.
Yeah.
He needs to get his shit together.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Did you hear that they found a tribe in the Amazon?
I saw that.
No.
They found a tribe in the Amazon who has been around for all these years, like hundreds of years, and they've never had electricity or any kind of things like that at all, and they've never encountered other people.
Oh shit.
And they found this tribe, and they were able to get pictures of them and stuff, but the people had no concept of there even being other human beings anywhere else. They just assumed that where they lived in the Amazon was it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
And it's this tribe. They don't even know what kind of language these people speak, but
Did they try to communicate with them or?
well, they communicated with each other, but people don't, they don't know the language or whatever. They just have been living in the Amazon.
Wow.
For hundreds of years, and they had no knowledge of anything. But I guess they had knowledge of building, things to live and
Right.
Right.
Building shelters and
how to get their food and all that stuff, but they just had never had contact with anyone else. And for I guess this is a group of people who were stuck in the Amazon, and they came across these people now, and they don't even want to they don't want to learn anything. So I don't know, but they got a picture of them.
Yeah.
So we're going to be getting pictures out soon of an Amazonian tribe that,
wow, that's wild.
isn't that nuts?
Mhm.
But here's one of the reasons they found them is that people, these rainforest loggers are moving in, and they're cutting down more of the stuff, but in the Amazon. And so now these people have had to emerge from. They've had to come out of the rainforest, and so now we're getting pictures of them.
Those rainforest
Which is
loggers
the
all mysteriously die.
It's the nuttiest thing.
Wow.
And so now these loggers are chopping down where they live, and the people are coming out.
They need to fucking stop.
And they've never had outside contact, but now because these loggers are coming out have come in there, these people are running out because they don't know what the hell is happening, and they have.
That's their home. That's the only thing they know. Like, leave them alone.
All they know is what they've known. They've always lived in the Amazon. They didn't even know there was anybody else on Earth. They didn't even know they were on Earth. They just thought it was just this little patch of whatever they were living in.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're seeing the people because they've had to flee from the Amazon. So they finally have fled to where they've come out on the beach up against the ocean. So people are finally getting pictures of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
When I become a billionaire, I'm going to buy all of that land, and I'm going to arrange horrible, painful deaths for all those loggers, and then I'm going to prohibit people from coming onto that land. You don't need those trees. Fuck off.
It's crazy though that these Mashu, it's not Mashu Picchu, it's Mashu Piro, is the type of people that live in this. They're indigenous people that live in this area, and these are these people that had no idea the rest of the earth even exists. So if you get a chance, look up these pictures. Just Google Amazonian, tribe, and you'll see these people. But here's the thing: is they're in pretty good shape.
Well, they have to be.
I don't see no.
Sure.
I don't know how old they are, or whatever, but if you look at them, they're all in shape.
And they don't. There's no obesity.
They're all in shape, but they all have really nice titties or really big dongs. And I don't know what age they are, but they're startled because a plane came over and took pictures of them, and they didn't even know what the plane was. They're amazed by seeing this thing flying in the air, taking pictures of them. So it's really amazing if you see these people, but they lived in the Amazon, had no idea what's going on. So I'm just saying, take a look. It's pretty interesting. All right, you guys, we're done for today. We'll see you guys tonight for the concession stand, and then we will. I just want to know what they're eating because they're all in shape. They look really healthy.
Oh yeah, well, probably.
I'm calling bullshit.
They've never had potato chips, or they've never had soda, or they've never had anything bad that we put in our.
It's whatever they can grow, I'm sure.
No, I'm looking at this picture and I'm calling bullshit because one of these people has a well-formed metal machete, and two of them are carrying manufactured recurve bows. Those are not made from tree branches. Those are fucking manufactured recurve bows. And that dude's got a machete with a coated handle on it. So I'm calling bullshit. If they've never had contact, where'd they get this shit?
I don't know. All I know is that the pictures I've seen, they're all in shape. They're not. They don't have. They're no fat
metal, right?
There's no fat people. No
Oh, no.
fat people in those photos.
No, there's no facts. No.
Yeah, I wonder if they have their own language. Like Karen said, they probably have their own language.
Oh, I'm sure they
How
do.
would they communicate with the outside world if we don't know their language? How nuts.
Steve, you might want to get to Googling this because there's titties on here.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna Google it.
there might be some women who've never had a man before, other than those big dong other Amazonians.
Maybe
living
they
with them.
would prefer a little one.
Yeah, maybe.
They may see Steve as some sort of god because everybody there is on the verge of starvation and skinny, and here Steve is fucking
Here's
giant.
Steve, who looks like he's had plenty to eat.
So he could be their new god.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't. They probably don't worship big dongs because they're used to
Everybody
everyone
do.
having them. They'd be shocked by a little dong.
Yeah.
They would think you were some kind of god.
I'm Chief Later, Peter.
Yeah. Imagine if they worship Steve.
I am Chief Wanna Pika Pee Peek.
Imagine if they worship Steve as being some kind of god.
Oh my God.
Ah, Mr. Steve, we worship you and your
Great white ghost.
we worship you and your micro penis. Ah, Steve is
Look at the
God.
balls on them. Those was as big as the cantaloupes.
You'll start seeing statues of giant scrotums and little bitty winkies.
Statues of big white ghost with a tiny peepee.
We
There you go.
now call him, he is the god Testicles.
I must pray to small peepee God.
Yes, bow down.
But if you get a chance, kind of look him up. All right. Herb says, "Why does Ray's Amazon accent sound Japanese?" I'm just doing an accent.
I was wondering why these Asian people are speaking from the Amazon.
I wasn't impersonating Asians. I was just doing just a generalized accent. I'm sorry if I made them sound Asian. I don't know what an Amazonian accent is. I've never been to South America. Then again, I've never been to Asia, but I have met some Asians. So I'm not sure, but
Oh my God.
all I know is we worship great white ghost with small peepee.
Is that a cave painting of a moon? No, that is God Steve's ass.
That is God, Steve. Steve is God. All right. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. So long.